The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
All right, here's your lineup in the late model division. Starting on the pole in the 92C, this is Cord Allard. That is a Victory Circle late model chassis. On the outside, driving the 71S out of the Hallock, Minnesota area, he is sponsored by Sportsman's Lodge. The driver is Stefan Snare. Inside row 2, in his 30th year of racing, this is a North Star Emery Demolition Silmac Miller number 10 of Mike Balkin out of Winnipeg. Outside of row number 2, the Avonlea General Signs 5E is Shane Edgington out of East St. Paul. Inside row number 3, Bill Mooney in the 2M car. This guy looking for a feature win here tonight in the freehearingtest.ca number 2M. And outside is the 88 of Paul Veert. He is sponsored by Case and Veert Landscaping. Inside row number 4, the 11 car out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. He is sponsored by Forks Finest Auto Body and Car Wash. This is the 11 of Troy Schill, and this is a Victory Circle. Outside in a Millennium chassis, the driver of the 71D out of Grand Forks, North Dakota, is Dustin Strand. Inside row 5, an MB Custom chassis. This is the 9, sponsored by Winnipeg Dodge. The 9 is Walt Morris. Outside in the 71 is Rick Fawcett. He is sponsored by Fawcett Auto Body and Curtis Carpets. And rounding out the field, the 8D, sponsored by Dabs Repair, is Dwayne Rector. Well, a couple of guys on the racetrack right now that had a great heat race earlier. Mike Balkin inside of row number 2. And inside of row number 3 in the LeisureLiquidators.com 2M is Bill Mooney. So look for those guys to battle. They are nose to tail and had a great heat race running around the racetrack and not touching once. Troy Schill in the 11 would love a win here as well, and he's starting inside row number 4. We're going to turn him loose for 20 laps in the late models. Here we go. Great racing action. Balkin slides to the bottom. Here comes Snare as well. Stefan Snare had problems in the heat race, was way off pace, but seems to have it back now. The first Canadian Fuels 5E of Shane Edgington on the inside of the 10 of Balkin. Edgington looking strong here tonight. Mooney in the LeisureLiquidators.com 2M in 5th. Stefan Snare underneath Cord Allard. He is your leader. Balkin gets past Cord Allard. Stefan Snare leads it. Mike Balkin second. Third, Troy Schill now. Troy Schill out of Grand Forks in the Italian Moon. Number 11 is third. Troy Schill is in a hurry. Sportsman's Lodge 71 of Snare continues to lead. He is pulling away a little bit from Mike Balkin. Schill is gaining on Mike Balkin. Shane Edgington, a good strong 4th. Veert is 5th. Cord Allard is off of the racetrack. Yellow flag is on the Speedway. Wow, what a job Stefan Snare is doing in the Sportsman's Lodge Todd's Electric 71. That car way off the pace in the heat race, and he has taken that car to the pit area and obviously made some big changes. Snare looking very difficult to catch now. We are 1 quarter through this race, 5 laps down. We have 15 remaining here in the late model division. Mike Balkin is going to like this yellow flag. Of course, he will go nose to tail now with the 71. Troy Schill, obviously a driver to watch on any given night in the Forks Finest Auto Body and Car Wash. Italian Moon 11 out of Grand Forks. Balkin in the 10 car, a Victory Circle. Obviously the 11 car of Schill, a Victory Circle. That car was sold to Troy Schill by Mike Balkin. And right now they are 2nd and 3rd on the racetrack. 4th with a good strong showing tonight, Shane Edgington in the Avonlea First Canadian Fuels 5E, also sponsored by General Signs. Paul Veert in the Veert Landscaping case number 88 in spot number 5. Then it is the 9 of Walt Morris and the LeisureLiquidators.com, freehearingtest.ca 2M of Bill Mooney, and right now we are 1 to green. All right, Stefan Snare, the Sportsman's Lodge 71, also sponsored by Todd's Electric, will lead these high horsepower late models to the green flag. Don't forget, next week, Thursday, World of Outlaws late models right here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Snare pulling away. Shane Edgington now gaining on Mike Balkin. The First Canadian Fuels Avonlea 5E has some traction. Best race in the place right now, 2nd and 3rd, as Edgington edges up on Mike Balkin. He's found a nice line in that Red River Messenger Courier 5E. Troy Schill right there as well in the Italian Moon Area Community Credit Union 11. Shane Edgington and Balkin continue to battle. Balkin in the Associated Auto Auction 10, managing to hold him off. Seven to go. Snare Snare continues to lead. Next time around, we'll be down to the 5-lap mark. Stefan Snare lapping another 71. That is Rick Fawcett, former super stock driver, a veteran driver out here. Ooh, Stefan Snare threads the needle beautifully. What a nice job getting by lap cars. Yellow is out. Ooh, boy. Well, Stefan Snare does an amazing job of driving through 2-lap cars in turn number 2, and then out comes the yellow flag. This is going to tighten up this race with 5 laps remaining. Well, the 53B of Billy Maruca heading down the highway now. Troy Schill and the Forks Finest Auto Body Italian Moon 11 stopped at the bottom of turn number 4 as the Winnipeg Collision Center push truck gets on over there. What a clinic put on by Stefan Snare now.
The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
Mike Balkin in the 10 and Shane Edgington in the 5E. All right, orange cone coming onto the front straightaway as Troy Schill gets a hand from our Winnipeg Collision Center push truck. Once again, want to thank everybody for coming out. We know school's out now, better crowds in the works, of course. And, well, you want to talk about a big crowd, you're going to see it next Thursday night here at Red River Co-op Speedway for the World of Outlaws late models. We're here Monday for 4 classes of racing at 7:30, and then back again Thursday, 1 week from tonight. Troy Schill heading to the pit area. Unfortunately, will have to return to Grand Forks, North Dakota tonight. Sans a large paycheck. Well, it looks like the 71 Stefan Snare on the point. Then the Emery Demolition Silmac number 10, Balkin in second, Shane Edgington in the first Canadian Fuels, Red River Messenger Courier, Avonlea 5E third, fourth is Veert in the Veert Landscaping 88. Then driving the boy, I'm having trouble today. Bill Mooney in the 2M. In fifth as we get set to go green right here. What I was going to say, Bill Moody driving the LeisureLiquidators.com 2M and working now on the 88 of Paul Veert. Snare continues to speed around the track, pulling away from the field again. 3 to go. White flag is out for your leader, Stefan Snare. And that'll do it. Your race winner, Stefan Snare. A great job in the Sportsman's Lodge. Todd's Electric, 71 out of Hallock, Minnesota. Second spot unofficially to Mike Balkin in the 10 car. Dustin Strand missing from the feature race, and there's his rig heading out down the highway now. So tough break for Dustin Strand, a great gentleman and a even better race competitor, and tonight was unable to take part in the late model feature. For those of you heading home, thanks very much once again for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the show. Now, don't forget we're back Monday for 4 classes of racing, and then we're back next Thursday for the World of Outlaws late models. Log on to redrivercoopspeedway.ca for more information. Thanks once again for coming out. Don't forget the pits are open. A lot of the late model drivers have t-shirts for sale, including Mike Balkin. And don't forget, you can head over to Bill Mooney's pit area, buy a Bill Mooney Racing t-shirt, and get a free hearingtest.ca hat with that t-shirt purchase. Pretty good deal. Check it out in the pit area. It's nice and early, and you got plenty of time to go have some fun with the drivers and crews in the pit area. Well, it's official. The Todd's Electric number 71S out of Hallock, Minnesota will be your late model feature winner here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway. This will be his second here at this Speedway in 2013. Now, of course, that driver won a lot of street stock races here many years ago, but now in the late model division doing an equally great job here week in and week out at Red River Co-op Speedway. Here comes Snare into victory lane in that Sportsman's Lodge 71. Fantastic drive, held back some awful strong competitors. He drives the Highmark Snowmobile Rentals, the Rose Girl, Todd's Electric, Kennedy Seed Depot 71. We'll give him a moment to unbuckle his 5-point racing harness and get out of that full containment seat. Great race driver. Very soft-spoken, but I'll tell you what a job that guy does when he jumps behind the wheel. His actions speak much louder than words. And tonight he shows once again why he is a premier competitor in the Northern Late Model Racing Association. There he is, Stefan Snare. Well, Stefan, a fantastic job in the Sportsman's Lodge 71. That car was flying. You kept pulling away, lap in and lap out. What did you do to the setup?
I don't know. The track was pretty sticky in both ends, actually. 3 and 4 was a little streaky. There's some dry streaks, but I tried to stay in the tack. We just had the car loose enough to go around the corner.
Well, it sure worked well. You look a little tired. Obviously, that's a lot of muscling around, huh?
Well, when the track gets that way, it wears the guy out.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank Todd Trutzen again. I drive his race car here. Thank all my sponsors. I think you named a couple of them there already. So.
All right, Stefan Snare is your winner in the late model division here tonight. There's your trophy. Congratulations once again. And you guys have a great time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that concludes our night here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Don't forget, we're back Monday at 7:30 for 4 classes of racing, and then back next Thursday for the World of Outlaws late models at 7:30. Log on to redrivercoopspeedway.ca for more information. Once again, thanks for coming out to Red River Co-op Speedway. We'll see you on Monday night at 7:30.